Hello and congratulations. If you're watching this video, you've made it to the final year of your physical therapy education program. What an incredible achievement. I'm Dr. Emily Hawkins, and I serve as the current president of APTA Virginia. I'm delighted to connect with you during this exciting time in your journey toward becoming a physical therapist or physical therapist assistant. You've worked incredibly hard to reach this point. The commitment you've shown through countless hours of studying, clinical education experiences, and practical exams have brought you within reach of joining one of healthcare's most rewarding professions. You're not just becoming a PT or a PTA. You're becoming a movement expert, a patient advocate, and a vital member of the healthcare team who will transform lives through the power of movement and rehabilitation. In this video, you'll hear from our APTA Virginia Executive Director and dedicated volunteer leaders who will share valuable information about how our state chapter serves and supports you as you make the change from student to licensed clinician. We'll cover 5 key areas that can significantly impact your career. First, you'll learn about APTA Virginia's organizational structure and the many ways you can get involved, from geographic regions to specialty interest groups that align with your clinical interests, practice area, or level of experience. Second, we'll discuss some of the financial benefits associated with APTA membership, including resources that can save you money and advance your career even now. Third, you'll hear about the education opportunities we have right here in Virginia, helping you stay current with evidence-based practice and expand your expertise once you're out of school. Fourth, we'll explore how APTA Virginia advocates for our profession at the state level, working to protect your scope of practice, improve payment for and access to physical therapy services, and ensure providers can practice to the full extent of their education and training. Finally, you'll learn about the various ways to stay connected and informed about what's happening in Virginia's vibrant physical therapy community. Even if you're planning to practice outside Virginia after graduation, this information can be incredibly valuable. Each state has similar structures and opportunities. Understanding how professional engagement works will help you make informed decisions about getting involved wherever your career takes you. The principles of professional advocacy, continuing education, and community connection are universal in our profession. Your journey as a student is almost complete, and your journey as a physical therapy professional is just beginning. APTA Virginia can support you in making that transition successfully. Now, let's hear from our executive director and volunteer leaders about the exciting opportunities that await you.
Hello, I'm Marie Straplow, APTA Virginia's Executive Director. As you prepare to graduate and step into the next phase of your journey, one of the best things you can do is stay connected to a professional community that supports your growth. And that's exactly what APTA Virginia is here for. Our structure is designed to make sure every member, no matter where you live or what you specialize in, has a place to belong and a way to contribute. Together, our regions, special interest groups, volunteer groups, and board of directors form the backbone of how we connect, learn, and lead across Virginia. That connection starts with your region. We have 3 regions across Virginia: Northern, Eastern, and Western, and you already belong to one. Regional events are a great way to meet people who've already been where you are, who understand the transition from school to practice, and who can share insights. You might also find your people through a special interest group, or SIG for short. There's one for early career professionals, for pediatrics, private practice, geriatrics, and students. These are smaller communities where you can dive into topics that matter most to you and connect with others who share your interests. One of my favorite things, our early professional SIG runs a mentor program. We have mentors ready and excited to support you after you graduate. Our regions and SIGs also offer ways to earn CEUs throughout the year, often included in your membership and available in person and online. If you're looking for ways to get involved, there's no need to wait until you've been practicing for years. We have opportunities designed for members just like you, such as short-term roles on task forces or ad hoc projects, and longer-term roles on committees where you can lend your voice, learn how the association works, and build relationships with leaders across the state. You might help review award applications, advocate for the profession in Richmond, or assist with fall summit programming. These are real contributions that help shape member experience and strengthen our professional community. And all that work, every volunteer hour, every idea shared, feeds directly into the leadership of APTA Virginia. Our board of directors, which is made up of members from every corner of Virginia, oversee the strategy that ties it all together. They make sure your membership dollars have real impact and that every volunteer effort, big or small, connects to advancing our profession. Together with our regions, SIGs, committees, and board, we're building a professional home where every member can find their place and purpose. Whether you want to grow your leadership skills, build your resume, expand your network, or simply stay connected, there's a place to start. We'll help you find opportunities that match your interests, your schedule, and your stage in the profession. APTA Virginia is here to grow with you. When you renew your membership, you're not just joining an association, you're joining a community of PTs and PTAs across Virginia who are committed to supporting one another and shaping the future of our profession. Thank you for your membership, and I hope to see you soon.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jason Grandio, and I serve as the chair of the membership committee for APTA Virginia. Today, I want to talk to you about two exciting opportunities. Finishing the final stages of PT and PT education is such an exciting time, and here at APTA Virginia, we want to make sure you feel supported as you transition from student to licensed practitioner. One of the best resources available to you right now is the APTA Career Starter Dues program. This program makes it easier and more affordable to maintain your membership with APTA and APTA Virginia as you move from student to professional. In your first year after graduation, your membership dues are discounted at a rate of 50%. In your second year, the discount is 40%, 30% in your third year, and 20% in your fourth year until you reach the full member rate. This means you can stay connected, continue building your professional network, and access all the resources APTA offers without worrying about a big financial burden right out of school. This discount is automatic if you maintain your membership at the time of your graduation. We also know that student loans can be a major stressor for new grads. That's why APTA has partnered with Laurel Road, a financial services company that helps healthcare professionals manage their student debt. Through Laurel Road, members can explore refinancing options, financial education, and offer tools designed specifically for PTs and PTAs. It's one more way APTA is working to support you, not just in your career, but in your overall financial well-being. So as you step into this new chapter, remember that you're not alone. APTA Virginia is here to help you grow, connect, and succeed. Take advantage of the Career Starter Dues program, explore the benefits through Laurel Road, and stay engaged with your professional community. We can't wait to see all that you'll accomplish, and we're here to support you every step of the way.
Good afternoon, everyone. First off, congratulations on reaching your final year. You're so close to entering an amazing profession that changes lives every day. Today, I want to share an opportunity that can help you transition from the classroom to the clinic with confidence, the APTA Virginia Fall Summit. The Fall Summit is APTA Virginia's flagship event for education, connection, and professional growth. If you've ever heard of the APTA Combined Sections meeting, our national level conference, this is like a local version of that, bringing together clinicians, educators, and students right here in Virginia. What makes the Fall Summit especially valuable for you is how accessible and impactful it is. It's closer to home, so travel is easier and more affordable. It also offers a powerful opportunity to network with local professionals, potential employers, and mentors who are working in the same communities where you may soon be practicing. Plus, the summit includes continuing education units, CEUs, which you'll need plenty of after you become licensed. So not only do you expand your knowledge, but you also get credit for it. That's a win-win. Outside of the summit, I want to highlight the APTA Virginia Education Center, an incredible year-round resource. As a student member of APTA, most educational sessions are included with your membership. That's right, free access to high-quality content designed specifically for Virginia PTs and PTAs. And when sessions aren't free, you'll still get deep discounts just for being a member. One more major perk. APTA members receive a discount for MedBridge, which many of you may already know is a leading online platform for continuing education, patient engagement tools, and clinical resources. Whether you want to sharpen your manual therapy skills or review for license exams, MedBridge offers flexible, evidence-based learning on your schedule. So whether you're looking to learn, connect, or level up your future practice, events like the Fall Summit and resources like the Education Center and MedBridge are here to support your growth, starting now, even before graduation. Thanks so much for your time, and hope to see many of you at the Fall Summit this year.
Hello, I'm Tom Bohannon, Legislative Chair for APTA Virginia. I am here today to speak to you about why it's important to maintain your membership after graduation. While I know it's expensive and it can be a daunting task when you graduate, try and find a job, pass your board exams, looking for a place to live if you're moving to another area, and you have this one more expense of your membership. But it's vitally important, as APTA Virginia is the only entity in Virginia that fights to protect the scope and the licensure capacity of physical therapists and physical therapist assistants. In the process of doing that, we're able to fend off other professions who are trying to either step into our scope or the scope of the PTA and limit their ability to practice or our ability to practice. One example of this is recently we've had multiple attempts for the Acupuncture Society to limit our ability to practice trigger point dry needling. Through the efforts of all of our members via calling legislators, calling our board, calling the Board of Medicine, really reaching out and stepping up and advocating for us and advocating for our patients, essentially, to be able to access dry needling so PTs can perform it. We've been able to defeat these encroachments and these attempts to stop us from being able to do this. This is great, but it's not throughout the action of the memberships that we've been able to do this. Members matter, and having you as members matter. It helps us grow the profession, build the profession, and continue to become part of a growing medical profession and move ourselves towards being the direct contact provider that we are, primary care PTs, essentially. Dry needling, direct access, all of those pieces came about because of our ability of our members to step up and act to be able to push us forward. The more members we have, the better options we have and the bigger voice we have. So your membership matters. In the near future, over the next 2 years, essentially, we will be pursuing things like working towards getting the capacity to refer for imaging. That will take a lot of effort, and it's going to take all members on board to be able to go and work with the legislators, work with the other groups, and actually push to get this done. We're also looking at having PTs be able to perform DOT exams, so Department of Transportation exams for folks who are over-the-road truck drivers. Also very vital. It's another business line. It's stuff we do all the time, but we're just not on the list to be able to do that. And so we're working with our board and other legislative entities to be able to do that. Handicap placards, being able as physical therapists to be able to determine who gets one and who doesn't and test for that. No one's more qualified than us to be able to do that. And from that, we can do our special tests. We can do all of our functional tests to be able to determine whether or not that individual fits the criteria for a placard. All of these things take members. It takes the members' action. It takes the members being present, and it takes you being part of an association to really move ourselves forward. This is one of the best professions there is. We're growing, we're expanding. And in my time, in the 25 years I've been a physical therapist, and in the 10 to 12 years I've been involved with the APTA as legislative chair, we've grown and seen our capacity continue to grow and patient access to us continue to grow. And so please consider being a member and continuing your membership after graduation. You won't regret it. It'll be a major part of your career, and it's important. Thank you for your time. And I look forward to seeing you at all the member meetings and being a colleague.
Hi, my name is Brian Britt. I'm your APTA Virginia Political Action Committee Chair. Today, I'd just like to talk to you briefly about the PAC and what we do. The APTA Virginia Political Action Committee is an organization which helps promote policies that benefit physical therapists and patients in the state of Virginia. Being a political action committee, we're not funded through your APTA Virginia membership dues. We rely solely on generous contributions from members such as yourself. We're devoted to supporting policies at the state level that have helped expand direct access, allow novel treatments such as dry needling, ensuring title protection, and protecting our Practice Act. State level politics can have a huge impact on how you practice, and it's our job to ensure that your ability to practice is protected. Throughout the year, we strive to increase awareness of our legislative agenda with the help of Tom Bohannon and Jeff Gunther. We fundraise through the PAC through fundraising events such as our annual PAC Trivia Night, which immediately follows our annual membership meeting. And we have other events that are planned throughout the year. When you graduate, make sure that you don't forget the PAC. Our legislative agenda is entirely dependent on the funds that we raise from generous members such as yourself. Thank you so much for your time, and remember, the PAC runs on your funds.
Hi, my name is Jessica Schrader, and I am the Communications Committee Chair for APTA Virginia. I know you've worked so hard to reach this point in your program, and soon you'll begin your professional journey as a PT or PTA. This last year of school is not the end. It's the start of lifelong learning and connection. As you finish school, one of the best ways to stay engaged and informed is by connecting with APTA and APTA Virginia on social media. The physical therapy profession is always evolving. New research, updated CPGs, advocacy issues, and continuing education opportunities. And following the association will help you stay current and connected. Our platforms include Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, X, and YouTube. On there, you'll see things like updates on legislation, professional development opportunities, networking opportunities, stories of therapists making an impact in their community, and ways to get involved locally and nationally. And we'd love it if you didn't just follow, but engage, like, comment, and share posts. Start or join discussions. Ask questions. It's a great way to expand your network. So as you prepare to finish your time at school, remember, this isn't the end of a journey, it's the beginning of your professional career. Stay engaged, stay informed, and stay connected by following APTA Virginia on social media. We can't wait to welcome you into the profession.
As we wrap up our presentation, I want to begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to our executive director and the amazing volunteer leaders who took time from their busy practices and personal lives to contribute to this video. Their willingness to share their expertise and passion for our profession with you demonstrates the collaborative spirit that makes APTA Virginia so special. These individuals represent just a fraction of the many members who volunteer across the Commonwealth and make our work possible. From our board members and committee members, continuing education presenters, and advocacy champions, Virginia physical therapist assistants, and students dedicate countless hours to advancing our profession. They volunteer their time because they believe deeply in our mission, building a community that advances the profession of physical therapy to improve the health of society. Every program you've heard about today, every educational opportunity, every advocacy effort, every member benefit exists because our members choose to give back to the profession who's given them so much. Now, I want to extend that same invitation to you. Whether you're just beginning to explore professional involvement or you're already active in some aspect of our organization, there's a place for you in APTA Virginia. We need your fresh perspectives, your energy, and your innovative ideas. Getting involved doesn't require a massive time commitment from the start. You can begin by attending a meeting or a social event in your region, volunteering at our fall summit, or simply staying informed about issues affecting our profession. As your career develops, you may find yourself drawn to committee work, advocacy efforts, or even taking on leadership roles. The opportunities are as diverse as our profession itself, and they'll evolve as your interests and expertise grow. I can tell you from personal experience that being an active member of APTA Virginia has been one of the greatest joys of my time as a physical therapist. The relationships I've built, the professional growth I've experienced, and the satisfaction I've felt by contributing to something larger than myself has enriched my career in ways I never anticipated possible when I was in my final year of school. The colleagues I've met through APTA Virginia aren't just professional contacts. They've become mentors, collaborators, and lifelong friends who have supported me in every stage of my career. As you prepare to transition from student to professional, remember that your journey is just beginning. I sincerely hope you'll consider making APTA Virginia membership and involvement a meaningful part of that journey. I hope to meet you at one of our events, hear from you through one of our various connection channels, or perhaps work alongside you on a committee or some initiative. Most of all, I hope you'll discover, as I have, that professional involvement can be both personally fulfilling and professionally meaningful. Congratulations again on reaching the final year of your education, and thank you for choosing this wonderful profession. The future of physical therapy is bright because of dedicated individuals like you. Welcome to the APTA Virginia community. We're excited to have you join us.